welcome back. I got another episode of Sarcasm Speaks. I'm Jared, here with Bobby, and today we got Finn and Jimmy. Jimmy! What's up, buddy?
Hello.
Now, that might sound like Dickie.
The artist formerly known as Dickie.
But last night at about 11:15, we donned him Jimmy.
Dickie
I don't exactly remember why. It has to do a little bit like a middle name thing. Plus, we knew a Jimmy that wasn't Jimmy at all.
Yeah.
Because we're still trying to figure out what to call you. Because I don't know what calling you by your real name.
So you're saying Dickie has died and he's risen as Jimmy.
I'm the second Jimmy. Can I be called the sequel?
You can't have a cool nickname. We already gave you. Hey, we gave you a cool nickname, and you're trying to reject it.
10 years later.
I'm pretty sure this is a bad idea. Like being called the sequel. Hi, this is my friend the sequel. That would be.
It definitely creates a shroud of
mystery,
mystique.
I think just judging.
And it's like, well, because then immediately, why do they call you the sequel? And then you can have a different answer each time.
Yeah.
But what if you get stuck in a situation where you just don't have an answer and you look like an idiot?
Well, then you just go to your default. Everyone has to have a default.
My default is an idiot, so I'd be fucked.
But then you're playing to your strengths.
That's true. See, I'm an idiot. I would never got that.
You just be you.
Keep doing me.
Yeah. So we're going with Jimmy for now.
This could also be a Parks and Rec type thing where Jerry and Terry and Larry
and Gary.
Well, Jimmy,
Audible.
all your other names, like Andy, just I can't call a grown man Andy. I don't know.
No. Andrew, you're just not Andrew.
Andrew's just takes too long. It's too formal.
Yeah.
You're not a Drew either.
No.
A Drew's a tall guy with glasses, maybe like longer hair. He works
Just
IT.
because you met one Drew in glasses.
Hold it
tall.
close.
Hi.
Yeah, that's good.
I've met many Drew like that.
I've never met an Andrew that I called Andrew, that like goes by Andrew.
I know plenty of Andrews that go by Andrew.
Me too, actually. Yeah.
No, they don't exist.
But what do your Andrews call themselves, other than Dickie or Jimmy?
Drew. I know a bunch of Drews. I know some Andys.
Dude, you need to stop hanging out at fucking creepy hostels and shit.
Sounds like a gay bar.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say where I know them from.
Yeah.
I know them.
So, if you had your choice, which you don't, Jimmy, would you prefer Andy or Drew?
Andy, I guess.
Oh, yeah, no, it is gross.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can't do that. Well, so you're Jimmy.
I'll fight this battle another day.
We fight it every day of your life.
So there's we're balls deep in Harry Potter fucking weekend. Welcome back to Hogwarts. Everyone's getting ready to go back to school, and whatever station this is on.
Levy fucking Osa, man.
Yeah, it's Leviosa.
Leviosa. It's on the Sci-Fi Channel, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, they're getting ready to go back to school.
Yeah.
We just had off air very intense fucking Harry Potter conversation.
I just think there's a lot of problems with the Wizarding world. A lot of questions.
Yeah, I mean they're all warranted and fair.
I mean, which grievance would you like me to bring back up first?
I'm actually really interested in the economy.
Yeah, the because if all their services can be taken care of magic,
yeah,
there's a lot less jobs there.
Right.
You don't need mechanics, just use a fucking wand and fix a car.
Right.
You don't need glasses repairs, sink repairs. If the fucking dishwasher breaks down, just wave a wand.
Right. But they do have some sort of an economy because they have money. No one knows what it runs on.
What does money do?
Yeah.
They buy stuff.
Like food?
Yeah, and like books and
I
stuff.
think they just buy more wands. It's the only thing I've ever seen them spend
you
on.
only
And
have
brooms.
You only have one wand, unless it breaks.
So how do you earn
It's
money?
a bond for life. I don't know. No one has jobs either. I mean, aside from the teachers. And
that's the other thing too. That was my other question. And like I said, I meant no disrespect to teachers. Out there, okay, guys. Jimmy's a teacher. I wouldn't want to disrespect teachers, but it could be argued that Dumbledore, Snape, and who does Maggie Smith play again? What's the lady? McGonagall. They're probably the three biggest swinging dicks in the Wizarding world.
Yes.
Super powerful. Why did they settle as teachers? They couldn't get like wizarding military contracts, something like
I
that.
mean, we decided probably that lawyers don't exist, so they couldn't go be a wizarding lawyer.
I guess so, yeah, but
So now they're just teachers.
Wasn't there like a trial or something?
I think there might be lawyers, yeah.
No, it's just one guy. It's the ministry. Also, like, what does the ministry do? Like, who do they govern?
I guess wizards, but they took out, like, 5 people took out the entire, like, wizarding government, so it can't be that strong.
Yeah, you never hear anything about elections. They're like the minister
Yeah.
of magic, like their leader of the
Mhm.
fucking whatever. Pretty sure they roll through at least 4 or 5 of them throughout the whole series.
And
You never hear anything about elections.
they all seem like schmucks. Like, that would seem like a good role for Dumbledore to do, since he's, like, the most powerful,
Yeah.
instead of, teaching 11-year-olds. Like, it just seems more important.
Well, he also doesn't teach as the headmaster. He just like kind of sits in his office all day.
He's a terrible headmaster. He presides over a school that has, like, a terrorism attack every year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, no, literally every.
Half of them that he's planned to let go, just to further his plans. Like, that seems like a guy who should be running the government, not a school.
Gotta give Hogwarts the NCAA death penalty. He has lost institutional control over this place.
Oh yeah, dude, it's insane. Literally every single year, there's some sort of major attack.
Potter and Weasley almost got disemboweled by a tree. Whatever. Fucking. There's fucking giant snakes running around. There's a drunk fucking giant who plays with dragons that's right off campus that the kids all hang out with.
Well, in his defense, he's only half giant.
Is he whole drunk?
He's
whole-
Yeah, he's drunk.
And he's completely unqualified for that job.
That brings up another issue if he's a half giant. Like there's a human element to this where all humans are and they
Yeah.
hang out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a house elf, there's a centaur.
Yeah.
Do they have their own society going on somewhere in the woods? Like I'm a centaur, I have
Is,
horse
is there
legs.
racism? Well, obviously there's racism with the Mugbloods and stuff like that, but
Right.
do they look down on these other mythical creatures and treat them less than...
There's that part, but also do they have jobs? Does like Mr. Centaur go to office?
I just pictured a centaur with like a little tie and the short sleeve and like little reading glasses, like crunching a T1.
Like
Can we
a
do
corn-
something with the chairs in this place? My cubicle's way too small. We have a fucking horse ass. Like, what am I supposed to do about that?
Like we're in the red on our quarterly numbers here, Mr. Centaur.
Can you stop taking shits in the fucking lunchroom that like are the size of fucking giant apples?
I mean, I would imagine that they all do because the banks are run by they're not trolls. What are they called?
Oh, dwarfs or something like that? Or-
Um,
either way, it was
they're called little.
It was
people.
very ambiguously. It was actually very ambiguously racist towards Jewish people. I thought.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is very, very. Would you say ambiguously racist?
I would say
Yes.
ambiguously racist.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's who does the math in that world because they don't teach math at Hogwarts.
This is true.
They leave that English
I thought we found out that they do. It's like
Oh, arithmetic.
arithmetic.
Yeah.
They clearly don't speak English. They don't teach English 'cause that's not a fucking word.
that is true. That's definitely not a word.
Oh yeah, Harry, we'll learn arithmetic. Just wave your wand at that 3 and another 3 and you get a 9. Is that like multiplication? What the fuck you talking about?
This is wizard math.
You mean multiplicity? Sure.
Yeah, if we're just making up fucking words now, sure.
You gotta learn any regular history. Like nothing to...
No, but they have herbology though.
I know, I think that's why that fucking kid got fired from the last movie.
Why they're all potheads?
Well, the one kid who played one of Malfoy's like stooges, whatever, like that.
Yeah,
he
the
got fired from
Crabbe
last
Boyle.
movie. Yeah, he got fired from the last movie for growing pot in his house.
Yeah.
The kid's in 20 scenes in herbology classes. I think the movies are a little culpable.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been way too realistic being on set. Talk about immersing yourself in the character.
Oh yeah, well, yeah,
This
method
is
acting
method
right there.
acting. Yeah.
We don't do enough for our child actors out there.
That's another thing too that,
Oh.
that came up.
That might be too hard to touch. I don't know.
Nope, no such thing.
Okay.
So we were talking about how. So it's been brought up before that the casting director who originally cast Harry Potter did a really good fucking job because it's a
They're very
risk.
talented.
It's a risk casting kids between the ages of like 10 and 12 for like a 10-year long series
Oh,
because
yeah.
you don't know what they're gonna turn into.
Well, the nightmare is that they always grew up to be Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Um,
Or Jonathan Lipnicki.
Oh yeah. Although you could, who's the fat kid by Stand By Me? What's his name again?
I don't know.
he grew up to be the fucking quarterback in Jerry Maguire. He's married to Rebecca Romaine. Jerry something. Jerry McConnell.
Yeah.
Fat ass as a kid, grew up, turned into a stud, and he's banging a model. Or she used to be a model. She's 40 now, so she's nothing. But
don't tell that to Giselle.
Yeah. Well, she's still a billionaire.
But yeah, so like you got a bunch of like essentially little kids being cast in this fucking 10-year-long series, and they all ended up being pretty good looking.
Yeah. Yeah. As adults, they're real good looking.
Which begs the question.
You think they had a prospect, right?
Hollywood.
I
mean, spoiler warning, because we just had this conversation an hour ago.
Yeah.
You think they had that?
Now that, I mean, everyone knew forever anyway, but it was hush-hush. But now all of this stuff has been public in Hollywood, that Hollywood's a bunch of fucking creeps. Do you think they had a prospector on staff?
No, I'll say this. I joked about it earlier, but I'll say what I think is the realistic answer is this. They probably had a guy who was in casting, who was like, this guy is great at casting kids. I don't know why he's got the touch.
He's got the
And no one investigated why he had that touch, bro. He's like, the guy just knows. He knows kids. There's nothing creepy about it. He just knows them. And that's probably.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I think it's potential.
Yeah, I mean, kids, if you all flunk out of college and you think you have a dream, like, there's something out there for you.
But yeah, so there's a lot of shit in Harry Potter. It finished up. I think most people forget. People forget.
Or is this like James Conner had cancer?
Yeah.
Never forget the second Wizarding
Yeah,
War,
people
folks.
forget Julian Edelman used to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
But the whole series ended 10 years ago. The last movie came out in 2011.
Yeah, which begs the question, why can't J.K. Rowling just shut the fuck up? She's got something stupid to say every couple months. It's over.
What has she been saying?
No, I just always hear like her tweeting about her characters and like, I would have done this, would have done that. Like,
Yeah.
the book's over.
Because I know everyone makes those jokes now that it's like, oh, every character's gay.
Yeah, every character's
like,
gay.
yeah.
Oh, actually, Hermione shouldn't have been. Like, it's like, who cares? It's like,
Yeah.
you wrote the book, you're done.
She's better at writing books though than George Martin. We determined.
Well, I think George R. R. Martin's books are better, but she's definitely a more expedient writer, I guess. I know. She only had a 2-year head start on those movies.
Yeah.
And she cleaned up and finished all 7 of them. They're like the fucking bigger than the Bible. Not in terms of influence, but it's close too. But
Depends on which Bible.
yeah.
Sometimes they got bigger font, makes for a bigger book.
It's true. The King James Bible, that's just fucking, it's a little much.
Yeah.
But George R. R. Martin can't seem to finish one book in fucking 8 years.
Yeah, you still got 2 books left, right?
Yeah.
Before the series is over.
Series is over.
Well, I mean, like the book series.
Oh yeah, I know. He said 2 more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning. I think Danny's gonna die, but.
Imagine he just like completely changes everything. Like nothing that happened in the fucking TV series happens.
What
in
a
the
twist
books.
would be if he actually does exactly the exact same thing up until the end, and all of a sudden instead she just says, Danny stabbed John. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
What the twist?
Some fucking M. Night Shyamalan shit.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a better story, but Jesus, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
If you had the chance, would you want to enter the world of Harry Potter? Like, would you want to be a wizard? You think you could hack it?
It depends. Would I be living in like the Malfoy family or the Weasley family? Because that seems like I know they're rich in love, but just in general, they seem like dirt poor fucking gingers. Like literally, like people gave Malfoy's father is supposed to be the villain, obviously.
Yeah.
But his coworkers showing up in like a toy store with dirt all over his fucking face. Of course you're gonna look down on that guy. Like, how much does a wet rag cost just to wash your face? Teach your kids something better. And hey, if you're not making that much money, don't have 12 fucking kids.
That's the most irresponsible part of the whole thing.
Listen, you're in a magical world. You can't magic up a condom or fucking like
Fucking pulling out.
a vasectomy. Like, no more spermology. Like fucking like something, you know?
It's no spermatosis.
No spermatosis.
Yeah, there you go.
tubes Tyleosa, like, you know, like.
You think there's a spell for abortions?
I bet that's dark.
Apparently not.
I bet that's
fucking the Weasleys don't use it.
They might be Catholic, you never know, but I bet that's a dark art, yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be one of the dark arts.
Like, save my ass.
Just put Elsa on the end of something.
Plan B.
Enjoy the rest of my 20s, Leo.
No, there's gotta be an abortion spell.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, there's a murder spell, there's an abortion spell. Or you just use the murder spell on someone's fucking yes,
but then wouldn't that kill the person?
Like, I'm not a wizard.
Would you have to, like, insert the wand in the vagina? Like, how would that work?
And where does the coat hanger fit in?
Do I need a vacuum?
Well, maybe all doctors are equipped with coat hanger shaped wands.
Yeah, do they have doctors?
They teach. Well, it seems like they're teaching all these kids healing tricks, so I don't even know.
Probably not then.
Yeah. So again, we're back to the economy question.
There's not enough jobs in the wizarding world. That's why there's so many homeless people running around these alleys, you know? Apparently, a $2 blowjob's the only thing magic can't fix. Hagrid, what are you doing in these back alleys? Don't worry about it, Harry. Fuck you.
What did you do to get that dragon egg? Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
I'm an alcoholic giant that lives in a fucking shed.
Half giant.
Half giant. I make my own choices.
Highly questionable.
Highly questionable.
Yeah, he literally, like, just lives on a fucking high school campus.
Yeah.
In the fucking woods.
And, like, he's always drinking,
like he's not even allowed to live in the castle with everybody.
Yeah, because he like almost murdered everyone with another giant.
Yeah.
Come on, terrible precedent. So his original thing, the reason he gets expelled, is for being negligent with a giant, dangerous animal and almost killing all the student body.
Yeah, spider. Yeah.
Spider. So
giant spider.
As the thing, they give him a job managing giant, dangerous animals that could kill the student body.
Well, I guess his first fuck up was on insects. Maybe they thought animals would work out better.
Maybe. Wouldn't be my first thing. That's why I don't think
It's a spider and an insect.
Is it an animal?
No, it's an arachnid.
Well, aren't we all animals? Technically,
I'm an animal.
We're either animal, plant, fungi. You know. I mean, Hagrid is a fun guy, but you know, I'm actually starting to realize why Dumbledore is in education. Because if he was in the fucking government making these decisions, like it just would not fly. He had to run his own company. He'd be fucking out. The CFO would turn to the board and be like, "We gotta get this fucking guy out."
You'll never believe this. We get a guy who likes to fucking hang out with murderous animals as the fucking gamekeeper.
As the gamekeeper. How did he? What did he? Didn't he used to be a student there? Yeah. Well, he got expelled for like unleashing a murderous animal that almost killed everybody.
Imagine getting expelled from a school and then that school giving you a job. Like
That's what I mean. The Dumbledore's ridiculous. He tells one of his teachers.
He's a good guy.
He tells one of his teachers, "Murder me this year." Do I get a raise at least?
Yeah. That's true. It did. He told Snape, "You have to kill me."
I mean, I think everyone in the Wizarding world is just a little stupid. Like we talked about this earlier in Book 7. So in Book 6, the guy who kills the headmaster becomes the new headmaster, and then the next year, people still send their kids to this school. Like you're not like, "Hey, this school's a little friggin' screwy. Maybe I should go to the one in France or somewhere else." You're like, "Oh, business as usual, huh, guys?"
Yeah, that seems about right. Hey, who's the new headmaster at the school now that Dumbledore died? Oh, it's the guy that killed Dumbledore. Oh, okay. Well, have fun.
I tell my kid, "Hey, listen, if you get a chance, try and kill the headmaster. There's a promotion
that's
for
how
you."
it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The king is dead. Long live the king, man. Fucking insane.
It's just
barbaric. You know what? It's barbaric.
It is barbaric.
Like back in the day when in Russia, it's like, okay, well, we don't like the king, so we'll just kill him, and I say, all right, whoever does it just gets to be king.
Yeah.
So the biggest psychopath just continuously becomes king.
That's how it works in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Kill the king, you become the king.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, if you have the army to back you.
Yeah, you have the army. Like Tyrion went into exile.
Yeah.
But how Genghis Khan got it done. You kill a Khan, you become the Khan.
Yeah.
Until they kill you, you know?
Yeah. That's why you have to spread your seed.
And that guy had a lot of seed. How about that article we were talking about earlier today? About this lady that sired 69 children in her lifetime.
Nice.
Nice.
Did we, so, Well, so she had 69 kids, but
She was pregnant 27 times.
Yeah.
were there any singles mixed in there?
No, it was all multiples.
How?
I don't know.
Just on sheer odds, it just doesn't seem
In the
possible.
17, she had to have been a mutant.
Yeah.
Her mutant superpower was fucking
Having multiples?
ovulation.
I know it takes a lot to get expelled from the Xavier Institute, but I gotta believe it's like if your mutant power was just popping out a baby every 9 months, like
We have no use for you.
get out of here. Listen, we use Sodexo for our cafeteria thing. Right? We do not have enough food for this.
But yeah, so 69 kids, and then the same from one woman.
Yeah.
And then the same.
The guy had
father
18 more,
had
yeah.
18 more from a different
And
marriage.
only this unlucky bastard, only 3 of them died.
It's a lot of child support.
And listen, I'm not in favor of child death, but if you have 84 fucking kids,
Yeah.
please God.
Dude, imagine having so many kids that you couldn't possibly have to pay child support on them. It's like, what are you gonna give them each? Fucking $3?
Also, you probably have siblings like splitting beans for dinner, like.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's like I don't know how child support works or anything, but let's just say you need to give 10%
Yeah.
of your money to the kid.
Right.
Just arbitrary numbers.
Yeah.
So if you have to divide that by 87, because he had 69 and 18.
Yeah, the 84
Three of them
lived.
died.
Oh.
The lucky ones didn't make
Yeah.
it.
So
So fucking live in that
if you have to
family.
divide your 10% by fucking 84,
Yeah.
that's not even enough to buy fucking
No.
Pennies.
anything.
Yeah, see, this guy was playing fucking mahjong while everyone else was playing checkers.
You can't be stressing up. This is the 17th. This is the 18th century. I'm sorry, 1700s. 84 of these things lived.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
hell
it was
of
what,
fun.
1707?
1707 was when the first mother was born. She died in 1782.
Yeah. So in the 1700s, this guy had 87 kids and 84 of them lived. That's a hell of a fucking conversion rate.
Did you catch the country?
Russia.
Russia.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, in like the coldest, worst place to live in the fucking
The
world.
harshest conditions.
Yes. I bet you they lived in Siberia
Yeah.
too.
Where you're probably born with the flu. Like, fucking.
But yeah, like that's one of those like back in the day, people used to have 15 kids and hope that like 4 of them lived.
Yeah. Dude, if you were batting like 25%.
But that's the thing is, this mother survived.
Oh yeah.
She
yeah.
survived all the
Her
pregnancies.
Yeah.
Like,
She
They
had
stand up.
quadruplets.
I know,
Whatever it is called.
Quadruplets.
Quadruplets 4 times.
Having kids back then was like a 50% death ratio. Like, if your wife was like pregnant, you'll apologize to her. Like, I'm sorry, hey,
Yeah, there's a solid chance you might die too.
we gotta have it happen. I'll keep a picture of you on the mail.
Think of all the umbilical cords that are in there, like 3 at a time. There's so many nooses ready for kids to just get
They were probably
strangled.
and none of them
Get
got
strangled.
tangled.
They were probably feeding the older kids with placenta.
That's why they all survived.
Yeah.
So nutritious.
The kids were probably like, when's mom giving birth? I'm fucking starving right now.
I haven't eaten in 9 months.
Please be a stillbirth. It's not gonna be a stillbirth now. All we're gonna see is a little one.
Oh man, that's a lot of birthdays. Holy shit.
How do you remember all those birthdays too?
You don't. You don't even know all the kids' names.
Well, I mean,
It's just
odds.
so
You have
simple.
odds are that like on any given day.
Well, it's only 25 birthdays.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's
Happy
right.
birthday.
Yeah, but I'm just saying all the names. There's probably like 15 Tims. Like,
Yeah, did they even have that many names back then?
I wouldn't bother coming up with new names. They're gonna be like, oh, Tim the 30th. Like,
Well, so I feel like they also did that back then too, because people were just gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother naming you a bunch of different names. You're all gonna be Tim,
well,
because I'm assuming that 6 of you are gonna die. So.
yeah, you're attached to it. It's a good name.
It's like a game show. Which Tim will survive?
Ba-ba-da-da-da. Come on down, Tim. Sorry, this year you have influenza.
Yeah, so 27 pregnancies would be roughly 24 years. So if she was from 1707 to 1782.
Yeah.
How old is that?
Oh.
75?
I went to Hogwarts, so I didn't take that.
I think that's 75.
About 70 years old. I mean, she can only have the kids between 13 and like 35, really.
Yeah. So
Realistically, back then.
Yeah.
in her 75 years of life, she spent roughly 24 of it pregnant.
Yeah.
That's a third.
That's a third of her life.
No.
I'm surprised she just didn't kill herself at one point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just picturing a lady like.
And also, what the fuck? In the 1700s, people were living to be 75 years old.
I know, like,
Jesus Christ.
This lady probably was a mutant. Like,
Yeah, she has to be.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if Antonio Cromartie was around back then.
Oh
It's like
my
the
God.
two most fertile people in
You know,
history.
he's up to 14. I looked it up earlier. When he was still playing, I think he only had like 12.
Yeah.
He's added 2 since he retired.
He's gotten a little bit more responsible.
Yeah.
Slow
He had a
down.
vasectomy that didn't take.
Yeah.
He is literally the most fertile person in the entire world.
Yeah. No,
Can you
that's
imagine?
true. I forgot about
Do you
that.
get to sue the doctors if that happens?
No, you sign a waiver.
Saying that if you fuck up on your job, nothing can happen to you.
Yeah. If
That's like the Hogwarts agreement, right?
if you come to the school and die by the fucking homicidal tree in the front yard, like it's not our fault.
You don't have to be great. Just give it your best shot.
Yeah, but no, when you get a vasectomy, you have to sign a waiver that says if this doesn't work, like I'm not going to sue.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever see a grown man get giddy about a vasectomy?
Yes.
It happens all the time.
Literally every single vasectomy.
Yes. Every single one. And it's like one of those things where it's like, because obviously none of us have kids, and none of our friends are even married, but
that we know of.
that we know of.
Like I said, Vinny might.
Yeah, Vinny might have.
Vinny's kid is due
2 days, right?
in 2 days.
So I want you guys to mark on your calendars. This is the date of the future. This is the birth of the future prime minister in Canada.
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's the birthday.
Yeah, September
Yeah.
3rd. September 3rd, Vinny's kid is born.
Yep.
Justin Trudeau Albano. is coming to the world,
35 years from now, the
Yeah.
fucking prime minister of Canada is going to look identical to Vinny.
You've probably seen previous episodes. Vinny's face. That guy running Canada.
Yep.
35 years from now.
Yeah, you still want to move to Canada?
What were we on?
Giddy
Yeah. So it's like one of those things like, oh, vasectomy. It's like, oh, that's tough. Maybe like whatever. And then it's like all fucking fathers. They're so
Yeah.
excited to fucking get it. It's funny.
Yeah.
I think my dad loved his.
Everyone, they all do.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a correlation between
It's
Alec
like
being
two
burned
kids,
and my dad getting a vasectomy, but it happened pretty close together.
They get really excited. It's like 2 kids, snip me up.
Yeah. That's like the big thing. Like now people, they get 2 kids and then they just go get snipped.
Yeah, like what? You don't want.
But like 2 is the magic number though.
Listen.
Like you never hear someone get a vasectomy after 1.
Yeah. No, because number one, your first kid might be a fuck up. You want to balance it out. Give yourself some like chance. Like you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you want to be an artist? Thank God you have a younger brother.
Oh, you want to follow your dreams? Ah, shit.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait,
You
you
start.
still
You
have those?
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean you don't just want to go to school for accounting and just be miserable for the rest of your life and make 6 figures?
It took 16 years, but we figured out that one's broken. Time to make another.
Also, generally, your first go at it as a parent, you're just guessing. Like you're like
just making shit up as you go.
how should we punish him? I don't know. Make him stay in his room for like 2 days, like 2 hours.
Put them in the dog kennel.
What if he wants to masturbate? You know? Shit, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Should we do chores? So like, by the second kid, you're like, all right, we figured this one out. The 2-hour grounding thing, definitely like a gateway to like a lot of masturbation. So let's not do that. Definitely chores is the way to go. Also, I just want to start. This podcast has been very anti-children. We all love children.
Do we?
Yeah, definitely.
No, well, we've talked about speculative pedophiles. Today we've talked about the
I believe the term I used was a prospector.
yeah, we've talked about
Talent scout.
we've talked about
Yeah.
the miracles of stillbirth. I just wanted to put like a fucking disclaimer on here that we're not like psychos.
Yeah, no, definitely love children.
We are?
Yeah.
I thought I'm on record as being a complete psycho.
This is going to be the first one of making your friend a murderer.
Yeah.
Who's the murderer?
Ian
Me?
says he's
I thought
like-
Jimmy was going to be the murderer. Am I the murderer?
We can make Jimmy the murderer.
Well, I think here's what we get.
I didn't know this.
I think the only fair way to do it, so it doesn't seem like you're ganging up on someone, is we all draw straws, and then whoever gets the right straw, then you just pile on and make that guy the murderer.
Okay.
I don't think you guys are smart enough to make me the murderer. I do not like listening to you folks.
That's very.
Dad thinks he's smarter than everyone else.
No,
Does he
I
think
think I'm more stubborn than everybody else. I think you guys will just give up because it's like, he's too much work.
It's really easy if you really just buckle down on someone. It's like
You could probably do it.
I think anybody could do it. We could all make each other a murderer.
If anybody could fucking weather a storm of just like
I think you'd handle it.
ridiculousness, it would be you, Finn.
Yeah. He never uses a towel. Is he trying? I'm not trying to draw any conclusions. You decide.
How's that fucking Chantex going?
I'm kind of in the mood for a cigarette right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you really?
A little bit, yeah. I've been
So
drinking
it's
a
not
little.
working.
It's working a little bit. I think, like I said, I didn't have my first cigarette till like 12:30 today. And I was up for 4 hours.
So if you're on the video show on YouTube, you can see we got Finn's birth control right here.
Yeah.
Finn's on birth control. Because apparently Chantex comes in this pack and it looks just like birth control.
It's idiot proof, really, which is good for me. Yeah, no, I mean
The Ray Liotta special.
yeah, I want to be like, for the first time anyone's ever said this. I want to be like Ray Liotta. Yeah, that's the.
Can your eyes turn bluer?
Oh, we'll see.
His
Who
eyes are
knows?
so blue.
This is wearing contacts for sure.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I thought we were gonna have some fun with that.
Oh, well, we'll have some fun. Fuck you, Ray Liotta. Be yourself. Have your own eye color.
Are his eyes blue anyway?
I thought they were brown.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They could have been blue, actually. No, yeah, no.
Go watch Goodfellas.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking
Or
of,
just Google a picture of them.
good segue though. I really think you guys should start doing that sarcasm shits on movies thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that'd be a good side project.
would it have to be a mystery science theater like style?
No, I mean obviously you wouldn't have our silhouettes over like a movie screen and because obviously you can't show, or at least on YouTube you can't show the audio. Where the reason they use B movies is because no one has the rights to them because they're so terrible. No one wants to buy them.
Yeah.
But you could just put it on mute and sort of run the picture and be like we did with Harry Potter today for like 2 hours. Like
Yeah, like we're just looking at the TV screen right over here, and well, they're on commercial right now, but
I think it's good fodder. I mean, we got into like elderly homosexuality. Like I mean, we're all cool Dumbledore being gay, but does he still take loads to the face?
no, I mean, not with that beard.
Oh, that'd be too much mess. Too much to clean up.
The guy is a fucking wizard, though. You never know.
Is there a spell for that?
Abracadabra.
There's a clean up jizz spell?
Go away, Jizzioso. Or is he just walking into every fucking school meeting smelling like chlorine?
I mean, like I said, I would hope that if he's into loads on the face, he would have shaved his beard.
Well, I haven't seen the prequels. I know Jude Law and Johnny Depp are like the younger versions of those characters.
Yeah, I haven't seen any.
Who
of those.
seems like the top? Oh, you haven't seen those?
No.
Jimmy, have you seen those?
Nope.
Wait, are they actual prequels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Fantastic Beasts or something
Yeah,
like that?
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know Johnny Depp plays the young Grindelwald, and I know Jude Law plays the young Dumbledore.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the dynamic between the two, so I really couldn't. Like, in Brokeback Mountain, Heath Ledger's the top. It's not ambiguous.
Yeah.
So I don't know what their dynamic is there with that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's 2 of them now, right?
Yeah, the sequel came out, and I think it did terribly.
Big surprise.
Yeah. Well, Warner Brothers is just trying to get whatever they can going.
Yeah. Well, they're like, it's like the whole Disney Marvel thing. Like they're just pumping out a movie like every year.
Yeah, but Disney's doing it good.
Yeah. No, I know that. Well, for now, we'll see how this next branch of Marvel goes.
I can't believe they fucking fucked up that Spider-Man deal.
Yeah, that sucks. Because Spider-Man had the potential to like
Be the guy.
Like.
And that's something you never got to see in comic books either. Like, because everyone was always like, Spider-Man's gonna be like this big hero, but he's just eternally been like tops 26.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been good to see him like be the big hero eventually. Because
What did they fucking botch?
Sony. So Marvel and Disney never actually owned Spider-Man, the rights to Spider-Man.
the rights, the film rights.
The film rights, yeah.
Okay. So what did they do? Like lease it?
Essentially, it was like we'll call it a lease.
Okay.
For simplistic terms, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Disney tried to come in big dick swinging, saying, "Oh, we want a new deal with Spider-Man, so let's rip up the old deal." And Sony was like, "Okay, what do you want?" And Disney goes, "Well, we want 50-50 split." And Sony was like, Yeah, you can go fuck yourself. They didn't even make a counteroffer.
I think, you know what it is? I just picture like a very simpleton guy being like, don't worry guys, I know how to negotiate. Let's go in big. I'm going to go big 50-50.
Yeah.
I'll get us 35. Watch this.
Yeah.
Hey, 50-50. No, fuck you.
Yeah, Sony just hangs up and doesn't even make a counteroffer.
Yeah, so counteroffer? No.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. You could make a counteroffer, right? That's how... No.
Phil, you are such a fucking idiot. Oh, guys, I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, because the original deal wasn't it, because Kevin Feige is basically Disney's guy or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were doing a lot of work on the Spider-Man movies, but they were getting like pennies on the movies, and I think
Right.
when Spider-Man grossed $1 billion, they were like, hey, can we get like more than like 2% on the gross?
Yeah.
So it's fair to renegotiate, but 50-50, come on.
That's
dude.
what you come to the table with.
You're already making all the money that he's in all the Avengers movies, like...
Right.
Also, you own fucking everything. How much is enough, Disney? Disney, chill the fuck out.
You just bought Fox and Hulu.
Fox, Hulu, you have ESPN, Star Wars, fucking Marvel.
Yeah, they literally own fucking everything. Except for Spider-Man.
Except for Spider-Man. I'm glad someone stopped you. You had to be stopped.
Yeah. I saw,
Well, they don't have X-Men either, right?
No, they got X-Men because they bought Fox.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess that would add up.
So I saw that someone posted a meme on Instagram. Again, I fucking love the internet for shit like this.
Yeah.
But it was like, what if the entire time Sony's been doing this on purpose to release a true multi-Spider-Verse movie? And they had the 3 pictures of
yeah.
Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and then
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
Do we really want Andrew Garfield though?
No, I don't think anybody.
I'd sub him up with the Japanese Spider-Man. That one's fun. Like he has like a fucking Megazord. He runs around. It's ridiculous from the '70s, but it was fun.
I don't think I watched that. Well, we started. Did I fall asleep?
Yeah, you fell asleep.
Yeah.
With the new Spider-Man or?
Into the
Into the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. It's great.
Yeah. I fell
Yeah,
asleep.
I think I might have fallen asleep too because I remember rewatching it.
Okay.
When Nick Cage shows up as fucking like the Spider-Man Noir, and when John Mulaney's Spider-Ham shows up, oh, it's fucking hysterical.
Have you seen it, Jimmy?
Nope.
Dude, you're all fucking up. You guys gotta do that.
Yeah. Well, if only
I've
Harry
seen
Potter
it,
wasn't
Jimmy.
on today. Now I'm committed to this.
Listen, I was supposed to leave like 3 hours ago. Then the journey to Hogwarts began. I know. Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
We get.
It's all from Boston.
Right now, he just discovered the Disappearing Ink book.
I'm just with the curriculum at Hogwarts. I'm surprised he's writing.
So obviously they don't have like a computer. You think he could like draw? He could like draw his own porn to that and just have it go away?
Can they conjure their own porn?
I don't know.
I mean, we already talked about
Like their space ghost thing.
like Law and Order SVU wizarding must be like fucking insane with the potions they have and like hypnotism. Like,
Yeah,
Imagine-
I would imagine there's a lot of sexual misconduct. In
imagine
this
Ice-T and
world.
like Munch walking into a crime like that. Like, there's no DNA evidence to link this shit.
So you telling me that this guy gave this other girl a potion
potion?
that knocked her out, and then he raped her? Yeah, that's exactly.
This
That's
is
it.
wizarding sex crimes.
Yeah.
I can just picture him like tracking on. Like, so this guy took 3 classes in fucking herbology, and he was a major in potions. Yeah, and he was world class creep. Oh yeah, totally.
No one saw it coming.
I think we got our guy.
It's supposed to take place
In
the
91,
90s.
yeah. It's
So like Harry Potter, I think was born in like 1988,
1980.
1989.
I only did that because when I was watching the movies and I also needed fodder to shit on, I was Googling some extra shit. So he was born 1980, and the final book takes place in 1997.
Okay, yeah. I knew the whole series was supposed to wrap up like mid to late 90s
Yeah.
when the books actually started coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, well, no. I was gonna say because that would make them actually pretty close in age to us, but they get another like 10 years.
10 years old. So I mean, if there were computers in the Wizarding World, I can't imagine that much further than Oregon Trails.
But then, like, wouldn't you be able to use magic to build a quicker computer?
I would say like Oregon Trails might be the only thing that magic really couldn't help them with, because all you have to learn is supplies and rationing and making. It's like, I'm waving my fucking wand and everyone's still dying of dysentery. Yeah, because you gotta clean them. Not with my wand. How How come we don't have more money? Because you didn't decide to be a banker, so they're fucking... What's a banker?
The thing the trolls are.
Jewish people? Like... I feel like Oregon Trails would be a nightmare for anyone in the Wizarding World.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to figure it out.
You have people with trades. You have to fucking...
Well, then you get to the river and it's like, oh, we'll use a spell. It's like, it's not one of your options.
It's not one of your options, buddy.
You either take the ferry, you chance it, or what was the other one?
Go around? Was that one?
I don't even know. It's been a long time, but...
Yeah.
I just know there's no
That's
wand to
fine.
solve that
You just have to
problem.
pay for the ferry, which that's...
Yeah.
No one's paying for that damn ferry.
No. We didn't have the money. Because we got pillaged by fucking Indians on the way there, and they stole all our shit.
See, that's how I would have beat Fold. He won't, I can't say his name, but that's how I would have beat that. That's how I would have beat that guy right there.
He who must not be named.
I would have dropped a 95 Macintosh. Threw in a floppy disk and be like, you really want to rule the world? You think you can handle it? Beat this fucking thing and come back at me. He would have given up in like an hour. He would be like, all right, maybe I don't have the thing for it. I can't rule the world.
I'll just see my way out.
I'll just see my way out. Boom. I need a super little sky either, guys. 95 Macintosh, floppy disk, Oregon Trails. All you need.
That was fun. I forget what scene it was earlier, but it was like at the very beginning of the movie when you were like, "Oh, imagine if like this guy just fell and like broke his neck."
Oh, the Uncle Dursley.
And then it just completely changes the entire story.
I still want to go to Hogwarts. Yeah, you have manslaughter charges and.
Oh yeah, kid Harry pushes his uncle out the window.
Can't magic save me? A lawyer could save you. We don't have those in our world, but. Good luck trying to pay a lawyer gold doubloons, by the way, Harry.
Schmeckles.
25 schmeckles.
Big bag. What the fuck is this? You don't know how to write a check? We don't know how to balance checkbooks in the Wizarding World.
Actually, though, I guess if there's no lawyers, I guess there's no one to sue him.
No, but he killed... Dursley's a muggle. He lives in the muggle world.
Yeah, so in the real world, not in the...
Oh.
So the Wizarding World can't help you there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't there a spell you can cast? No, man.
But can't
you're
you just...
You're gonna need a good lawyer.
Can't you just go and take refuge there? And just, like, never go back to the real world?
I guess. I don't
I
know.
guess that's up
Alright,
to the
here's
Ministry
one.
of Magic.
Here's a question. What counts as the real world if Harry Potter? Is it like the Muggle world or is it the Wizarding world?
Well,
Which
no, I
one's
mean,
real?
they're both real worlds that just live separately, because isn't that like a plot in the 6th book where like they start invading the Muggle world?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're both there, it's just the Wizarding world's hid from the Muggle world, but like, I think all the wizards still gotta like go into like the regular world every once in a while, and like,
Yeah.
because I'm assuming there's no dentist or anything like that, you know?
No, you don't need dentists. You have magic, dude.
I mean, you could probably fix a cavity, but you're gonna need some dental advice, like, hey, don't be eating like fucking loads of sugar and maybe floss.
I don't know.
And then, the manslaughter charges, you're like, hey, can you wave a wand to make this happen? I can take this pen and write down Johnny Cochran's number.
And while I'm doing it, here's a bill.
Here we go. I do not take gold doubloons,
So you better figure it out.
so get a worthwhile job.
Also, so here, this is a potential plot hole.
Okay, love that.
They don't start going to Hogwarts until they're 11 years old.
Yeah, what are they doing?
So what are they doing for the first 11 years of their life? They're just not going to school?
I mean, if you're the Weasleys, you're not bathing, probably.
Which I will say, they do take that out after the second movie. So in the second movie, like, they're visibly, like, dirty, like, throughout the entire movie. And then once the third movie rolls around, they were like, yeah, guys, we probably shouldn't do this anymore.
I mean, I get it, they're children's movies, but I guess as an adult with a job,
Yeah,
I would also frown on a guy that walks around with dirt on his face. Like,
same.
yeah.
He probably also wouldn't have that job for very long.
Apparently in the Wizarding World, hygiene's not
There's no spell for that.
Rosiosa. Oh, you still should bathe. You're gonna get gangrene.
Oh man, I feel like there should just be a spell for everything. Like magic should solve everything.
I mean,
See,
there's
that-
magic.
I mean, see, that's why I think Harry Potter teaches terrible life lessons to children.
God,
You need life skills.
we're gonna wrap this up.
If you want. I can shit on this franchise for hours, to be honest with you.
guys have any final thoughts?
I think I left it all on the table.
My final thought's a question.
Okay.
Alright.
If you were to come up with a nickname for a male brothel, what would it be?
A brothel.
A brothel, I like that. The Weenie Hut.
Weenie Hut Jr.?
Yeah. Like,
Oh.
so are we talking like business name or like just a nickname like other name?
Just like another name.
I like the Weenie Hut.
Meat lovers?
No, I'm not. Okay, so so we're not starting a male brothel business yet, and we need a name
You're
for
talking
the
about the
business.
technical term.
Yeah,
the-
you're saying what are we gonna call the house?
No.
I think a brothel
In
is...
general, a male brothel,
Yeah. Does
like
it does
like
it have
a
its
hen
own,
house, like it's
Does it have its own specific name? Is that what you're asking?
A cock box.
no. What would you? No. I know it doesn't have one.
Yeah.
What would you call it?
The clam curer.
What?
The
What?
clam curer. That's hard to say.
But it's
It
he's
cures
gonna
life.
erase their vaginas or something?
Yeah, what do the clams need to be cured of?
Loneliness?
Yeah.
Ah.
Very confusing name.
Well, you don't want society to know it's there too overtly.
I think if I'm looking for a male brothel, I'd like to know what I'm fucking getting into.
Alright.
Yeah, is it a I don't know. The cock stop?
Actually, you know what?
Cock
Actually,
stop.
so actually, what we probably
Stop
could
and
do is we could probably go to there's a song by the Bloodhound Gang, and the entire song is just sexual innuendos. So it's like pork steeple. That's one.
What
It's
about
all
a dude
it's
pit?
all dick or vagina. Fuck. I don't know
Dick
what the
pit?
song is.
Stuffers.
That's a good one.
Stuffed clams?
It's not the Bad Touch. Is that that? No, it's not that song. I'm gonna look it up, but it's like like pork steeple was one, a ham wallet,
The YMCA.
squish mitten.
YMCA.
YMCA.
We could probably just go to that song and come up with something, but I truthfully Foxtrot might be this one. I might have found it, but
Okay.
I don't know. I was trying to come up with something creative. Apparently, we're not being creative.
No, I
Oh,
like
yeah, I
this.
thought we had some good ones.
I still stand by the Weenie Hut.
I mean, I like meat lovers.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not naming the specific one.
I like a brothel then. A brothel's like
Yeah.
pretty on the nose. I don't know.
That's just.
A dick pit. I don't know.
What was your goal?
I was hoping that we could come up with something good.
He was hoping he
That was
could
my
find. He
goal.
was hoping he could find one of these
What's
places.
a,
but he
uh,
doesn't
And
have
obviously,
the
I
Google.
asked because I couldn't come up with it myself.
Yeah.
What's another name for like a vessel that houses things?
A house.
Well, like not that.
Oyster ditch.
The storage,
Huh?
storage bin? So it's-
Storage.
Like the,
Now,
like the
okay.
cock bin. Oh, here we go. The cock bin.
Yeah.
Like, cause like obviously, like a rooster cock. Like
Dick hall?
The cock bin.
Yeah.
A good one for a specific business. Lap rocket.
That's good.
That is a good one.
The Stop and Cock grocery store?
Dick
Coffee
Mart.
Shop. Dick Mart?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought we would come up with something good. That's why I crowdsourced that one because I couldn't come up with anything.
Yeah. Well, maybe our phenomenal listeners will be able
Yeah.
to.
Ooh, another good name for one specifically. So if you were gonna start a male brothel, just go to Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo by Bloodhound Gang. You'll find every name you need, like Dude Piston,
Dude piston.
Bitch Wrinkle. How do you write this song?
I feel like a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
Actually, these guys are fucked up. Remember Cribs used to be a thing?
Yeah. MTV Cribs.
And this is where I got Evil Jared Hasselhoff from because he is the lead. No, does he play bass? He's one of the guys, and they did Cribs. He had a Jaeger machine in his basement.
Awesome. Do you have a final thought, Finn?
I laid it all on the table there with Harry Potter. No, I don't. I think I'm just gonna react.
All right, Jimmy. Final thought.
Name. I don't really have too many. Probably just the world building of Harry Potter and how all the other creatures live. Seems weird.
Oh, like, do you think there's any cross-species fucking
there
breeding?
you go.
Like
Yeah,
that?
that's your final thought. The interspecies breeding.
Yeah, like what would a guy and a centaur make, or a guy and a house elf? I'm just asking for a friend.
He wants to know if someone's fucking dog.
Yeah. Well, he's so. There's a lot of masochistic tendencies with that character.
Yeah, I mean he wears a fucking pillowcase.
And he's just like, oh, please, yeah. Let me serve you. I don't wanna spank me hard. I don't like.
I don't know if the books get into it, but how the ghost world works. So there's ghosts everywhere. What's their
Yeah,
deal in life?
does
Like,
anyone
do they-
make Moaning Myrtle moan? Or?
So that
why
why
is
is
she
she
called
called
that?
She definitely got that name somehow.
Yeah.
So what?
Someone probably cattle prodded her oyster dick.
Someone was a clam cure for her.
So that's the one thing too. The books go way more in depth with the ghosts. The movies.
In their sexual tendencies, or just like
well,
them
just
in
like their
general?
whole backstories
Okay.
and everything.
Oh,
there's,
yeah, I mean,
there's also a ghost, Peeves, who's like a poltergeist that like fucks with them throughout the books like relentlessly, like takes their shit or like he's a poltergeist. And
I'm a poltergeist.
so this story takes place in the early '90s, right?
yes.
So the Ghostbusters are still active people. Like, why? You telling me you can't get the number of the Ghostbusters and be like, hey, listen, we have some teenage ghost just moaning all over the place. It's disgusting. Can you get rid of that? There's another ghost that fucks with us. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Howard Raiders, black guy, help me out.
Other black
Ernie
guy.
Hudson.
I know it's Ernie Hudson. It's just, come on. Of all the Ghostbusters, he's the least significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could make a crossover.
Crossover, yeah.
Sarcasm Speaks Media.
Yeah.
Sarcasm Speaks Productions.
All we have to do is we got to raise enough capital to buy into the fucking IP of fucking Ghostbusters and Harry Potter, and we got ourselves a thing.
All right, here we go. I mean, I feel like we could get that started.
Nah,
like
we don't.
next
We're gonna rip this thing off. We're just gonna go ghost fighters
Ghost Fighter,
and and just like any random wizard.
Harold
Jerry Potter.
Harold Poitier.
week. Gary
Potter.
Gary Trotter.
Yeah. You're a magician, Gary.
Title. Hey, that's
Yeah, that's good. That was a good one. So do you have that final thought there, Jim?
There it was. That settled it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm going to go way off topic
Alright.
and say that it's now football season officially. Yesterday was the cut down day for the NFL, and we're ready to go. Everything is fucking primed. We got some surprising cuts across the league here and there.
Mhm.
LaShawn McCoy got cut. Demaryius Thomas on the Patriots got cut, but like he'll probably be back.
Resign,
Yeah. There's just loopholes there, but it's finally fucking here. The last month has been a fucking cock tease with the fucking preseason bullshit.
A little bit of a tickle there.
Yeah, games that don't really fucking matter and that nobody plays in.
I'm not gonna lie, I can never really get excited about preseason football games.
No,
No, I don't think anyone really can.
nobody does.
Some weirdos try to watch for like the players and the rookies and stuff, and then it's like they get all excited about fucking Hjalte Froholt, the fucking
Yeah.
Danish guy,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, he's going on IR for the year.
Even people will be like, oh yeah, fucking Patriots getting their ass kicked in this preseason games. Like, they're not really playing. They're trying new shit out. Like,
Yeah, everything is super vanilla. Like the
Yeah.
playbook, they run like a quarter of the actual playbook.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I get if you're a football fanatic, but at the end of the day, I just
Yeah.
don't care about preseason football.
well, I feel like I'm also like a fucking retarded puppy every year,
Mhm.
where like football comes back and it's like the Hall of Fame game is like the first game that kicks off the preseason,
Mhm.
and every year I'm like, fuck yeah, football's back! It's the Hall of Fame game. It's gonna be sick. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And then it comes on and it's like fucking whatever, some fucking loser was the fucking quarterback, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It's still the preseason.
Yeah.
But like every year I fall for it. Every year I'm like, oh yeah, football's back. And I'm like, ah shit, but not really. I still have to wait another month.
College is back though. We had week 1.
Yeah, college is back.
Good to know Florida State still sucks.
Yeah, they blew that.
Yep.
BC actually won though, huh?
Yeah.
BC
It's,
won.
Virginia Tech, yeah.
Virginia Tech.
Upset Virginia Tech.
Local guys.
Yeah, we're class heroes. There we go.
Yeah.
The big win of the day was Middle Tennessee State.
Oh yeah, they covered.
They covered.
Yeah. My my mega teaser's still alive too. I need Notre Dame to win by 5 to cover that. So.
Oh my God, Louisville's so bad.
Yeah.
Is that tonight or tomorrow?
Couldn't.
So it'll be the night of this podcast coming out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's a Monday night game.
Yeah, could be. So yeah, football's back, and I'm fucking excited. Finally, we're in week 1.
In honor of Vinny. Woo!
Nice. All right, that's all of us, right? We all hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you actually give us final thought?
Me and him kind of tag teamed on the Harry
So
Potter
it was
one.
his turn, and then he came up with something. I'll allow it.
Okay, I'll let that slide.
It's on world building in Harry Potter.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Meshed together, we created something beautiful.
Good. I was gonna make an inappropriate Harry Potter joke, but
He has the time for it,
Yeah.
man. This is the time and the place, the podcast.
thanks everybody for watching.
Pussy.
Thank you for listening. Make sure you subscribe wherever you're at, whether you're on YouTube or whatever podcast streaming service you're listening to. Just hit the fucking subscribe button. Just do it, please. Spread the word too. Keep telling people we're growing. We're in fucking somewhere else. I said Kyrgyzstan one of the last times I was on. I think Greece. We got one in Greece. There's another Latin American country too. Chile's still going strong. Shout out to our buddy in Chile. Fuck yeah, you rock. And then obviously the U.S. Indiana's going strong.
Indiana.
Just, yeah,
What
Indiana.
do we have to offer anyone in Indiana?
I don't
Or
know.
you guys, really?
Indiana just got sports betting.
Oh yeah.
So they could just be fading us.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what are these assholes betting on? Let's go against it. Yeah, Illinois. We're big in the Midwest right now.
Really?
Yeah. So that's cool, I guess.
I
Shout out
apologize for the accents then.
Yeah, shout out to all you guys. We are on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. We're on Twitter at Sarcasm_Speaks. And until next time, good night, everybody.